Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. I'm just peachy. Alright, with that out of the way, I'm going to bring you guys my deck profile for Hydro-Man Fluid Felon for Tiny Leaders Reborn. I actually want to do one for quite a few of these Spider-Man commanders. I know this set is getting mixed reviews to say the least, but I think quite a lot of the commanders in this set are pretty interesting. And I want to start off with Hydro-Man, and I want to bring deck profiles with Sandman and with Spider-Man and with Moreland. You know, I've been talking about Moreland lately, but I'm still brewing him. That deck's not quite yet finished. So I'll just go ahead and start with Hydro-Man. So let's just get into the deck list. So first off, obviously Hydro-Man is our commander. And if you don't know what he does, so for 2 blue mana, you get a legendary creature, elemental villain, 2/2, that states, whenever you cast a blue spell, if Hydro-Man is a creature, he gets +1/+1 until end of turn. At the beginning of your end step, untap Hydro-Man. Until your next turn, he becomes a land and gains tap him and you get a blue mana. So very, very interesting commander to say the least. I think this is like some pretty cool and unique gameplay. The name of the game plan for this deck is basically, pump him up, clear your opponent's board, make him unblockable, attack, just keep doing that throughout the game and eventually you'll win while you're countering your opponent's cards, while you're drawing cards. And then on your opponent's turn, he becomes a land. So that way you have more mana up to like do your thing and so on and so forth. So that's pretty much the game plan with this deck. All right, so let's get right into the rest of the deck. I only play 3 creatures. I play an Abhorrent Oculus, and I really prefer this artwork over the other one. Harbinger of the Seas, and then Snapcaster Mage. I play 9 sorceries. I'm going to play a Blue Sun's Twilight to take control of my opponent's creatures, and then enter the Enigma to make Hydro-Man or something else unblockable, and then draw a card in the process so I don't lose any advantage. Entrancing Melody, so I can just take control of an opponent's creature. Hard Evidence, Merchant Scroll, Ponder, Preordain, Serum Visions, and then Stock Up. So pretty much the usual suspects in a lot of blue decks. And then I play 19 instants. I play Archmage's Charm. I play Brainstorm, Brain Surge, Consult the Star Chart. So a relatively new card that I think is pretty good. And then Counter Spell, Cyclonic Rift. When your opponent threatens big, you got to find a way to clear all those creatures. Daze, Desculpting Blast. So this is another card that's out of Edge of Eternities, and I think it's pretty interesting. So if you don't know what this does, for a generic and a blue mana, it's an instant that states, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was attacking, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying, and this token can block only creatures with flying. So again, fits right into the game plan where you want to clear your opponent's creatures so you can get rid of threats, so Hydro-Man can get in there. Next, into the Flood Maw, then Mana Drain, Mana Leak, Memory Lapse, Mental Misstep, Remand, Repeal, Sink into Stupor, Stern Scolding, 3 steps ahead, and then Wash Away. For my artifacts, I only play 1, and the one that I usually play in mono blue decks is going to be Vidalcan Shackles, again to take control of your opponent's creatures. And then I play 17 lands. I play a Demo Field and a Field of Ruin so I can tutor out the islands in my deck, while at the same time destroying their non-basics. Flooded Strand, Hall of Storm Giants, 8 Islands, Misty Rainforest, Mystic Sanctuary, Otawara, Polluted Delta, and Scalding Tarn. Alright, so that just about does it for this video. Would really like your feedback on this deck to see what you may add, any recommendations, what you'll subtract, or how you're playing Hydro-Man. Would really love to see all that. And if you want to see more of this deck and build ideas off of it, I'll go ahead and link it down in the comments. Oh, and one more thing before I go. If you're in the NorCal region, there is going to be another paper TLR tournament this weekend on October 18th. It's going to be at OP Comics and Games in Santa Rosa, California. So if you're in the area and you've been looking to, play in a TLR tournament, well, now's your chance. It's going to be this Saturday. Alright, so that just about does it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.